So now we will see how to create grading on top of existing surface in the Civil 3D. So for that, I'm just going to quickly create some surface. So first, point creation tools, and here you can just import from CSV file. So selecting that file, and then choosing the right format. So this one suits well. Otherwise, even we can just go for this. This one could be better. So I'm just going for add points to point group, and then the date. So, and now we can click OK. So we can close this. So once it is like, then we should double click the center click in our mouse for zooming. Now we have got the points, right? Now we are going to create the surfaces. So for surface, right click, create surface, and click OK. And in that, in definition, we can just go for point group and then add, and then the points that we have input. See, now we have got one surface, and it is also having some unwanted lines, right? So for that, you can just select the surface, and then from here, edit surface, we can just go for delete line. So in order to do this, we should go for triangles display. So click OK. Now you just go to surface properties. Now here surface style, we should have contours and triangles, and click OK. Now I'm just going for delete line. Now we can just select the lines that we no need, or you can just select like this also all together. So the lines we don't need, and then so you can use shift to again unselect. If you don't want to select it, use shift to unselect it, and now you put enter. So the lines, it will automatically get deleted. So this is the easiest method of like editing the surface. See, if you can't, you can just use the inside lines to delete. So like this, we can able to edit our surface. Now we can just go for, now on top of this surface, we are going to create some grading. Before that, we will look how this surface looks like. So right click, and then object viewer. In object viewer, we can able to see the surface, and we can use conceptual or whatever it is. And we can able to see the, see how it is like having undulations. Somewhere it is having higher points, somewhere it is having lower points as well. So this is what our surface. Now for creating grading, we must use a feature line. So feature line is something like having elevated points, and it is like a 3D object. So you can just go for feature line over here, and you can choose create feature line. So here you can able to go for a new name. If you want, you can click this and you can put the whatever the name if you want, and you can describe what it is, and the geometry and the numbering, everything you can able to put over here. Now I am taking as it is, and if you want to name the feature line also, you can just go for naming it, and then we can able to select the style. So this much styles we are available with. Now we can just click OK. Now it is asking for starting point, right? So I'm just going for starting point here, and it is asking for elevation. So it is by default 0 it is coming, but we can able to use surface elevation also. So you put surface, then it is automatically taking the surface elevation of 137.3, and then I'm just going for entering it, and then it is asking for next point, for example this point. So in between these 2 points it is asking for some grading, so some slope or something if you need you can put. Otherwise now I'm putting 0, so it will be like a same level. So I'm just going to have some more points, and then enter, and then enter, enter, enter. Now if you want to close, you can put C enter for closing the command. Now this is what our feature line in this elevated surface. Now here this point's having lots of labeling works now. So to remove that, I'm just going for point group, right click and properties, and I'm putting all points on top of it without any labeling, so we can easily work with. Now we don't have any disturbance. Okay, if you want to move this also, you can move somewhere. Okay, I just moved over here. Now here we are going to create a one graded surface. So before that, if you want to edit some elevation, you can just go for edit elevation option over here, and then here elevation editor you have. So if you want to make some points above the ground and some points below the ground, you can go for example, now put escape and you can click it whether which point you want. So this point, right, this is the first point. So that point, if you want to have more elevation, then you can able to go for. So how much you want, you can put here. So I'm putting like a 5 meter, and then click this, then it is highlighted, then you can able to make use of it. Only that particular point it will be elevated to 142, right? And then the second point, so it also it want to be elevate means you can put. So these 2 points is elevated, and then click this one, no need, this one no need, this one. So if you want to make it down, you can make it down, then it becomes 132, and then this one again 132. So this one again it will take the same elevation. Okay, this is like a start and end point remains the same, only the station will vary. Okay, now after this you can just click OK. Now if you want to see how it looks like in a 3D, you can just select both and then go for right click object viewer, and then you can able to see in a. So here we can able to see the objects in our object viewer. Now we can just go for grading tools over here, and here you should click this first, where we can select the site that you want. Click OK, and then it is asking for you to create a grading group. So you can name it, you can describe it, and then you can just click OK as of now. Now we can able to set the target surface. So target surface is the surface 1. Now here we have 4 options: grade to distance, grade to elevation, grade to relative elevation, and grade to surface. Now I'm just going for grade to relative elevation, and then I'm just going for create grading. and then select the feature line. So now you can able to understand without feature line we can't able to create grading. So in grading creation tools, like here we have grading group. So in grading group, we should select the site actually. So site one we don't have now. So site is the default one that we have created the surface. So for that we must create a some group name over here. So you can just click this and then you can able to create a new group. So after that click OK. Now we can just select the surface here. And then we can just go for create grading. Now we can able to select the feature line. So now it is like highlighted, so which means it is selected. So first we will have grade to relative elevation, or first we need to check everything elevation editor, and there is one option for so elevations from surface. So it should be elevated from the surface, right? So I'm clicking it. So we also moved the feature line. So because of that we should click this icon. So elevations from surface, and after that we can just go for grade to relative elevation, and then we can just create grading. Now select the feature and it is asking for grading side. You put inner or outer. Outer I'm putting entire length or no. If you want for the entire length you can put yes, and then it is asking for relative elevation. You can give some minor value 0.1, and then we can able to input the grade or slope. I'm just going for grade, and I'm just going to put a grade as 70. Now we can able to see like a little bit of grading that we have here. Now we can able to continue from this point, from this actually. So for that I'm just going for grade to distance. Now create grading, select it, apply entire length, and it is asking for some meters, right? So I'm just going to put a 10 meter, and then we can just go for grading itself. Now I'm just going to put 0 because we need flat surface over there. When you're putting 0, we will be getting another grading with the flat surface. Again I'm just going for grade to relative elevation, and then create grading, selected, apply to entire length, and it is like asking for 0.1. The same we can input now also. Now I'm just going to put a grade. Before we put 70, right? Now I'm just putting minus 70. Now we got that grading also. Now we will see how this looks like in object viewer. So we can select all those gradings, and we can just go for right click on object viewer, where we can able to see our grading, right? Okay, see here if you want to change the grading property, so you can just go for grading group property or grading properties. I'm just going for grading group property, where you can able to see the information and then properties and everything. Now I'm just going for information and then automatic surface creation. So click it, and then you can name the group and everything. You can name the surface also, and click OK. Now if you want volume based surface you can select the base surface. Now I'm just going for click OK. Now only we will be getting the surface in between. See, now we can just go for object viewer. Now we can able to see the graded surface. Now again I'm just going for grade to elevation, and then I'm just going for create grading, and then you select the and then go for entire length, and it is asking for elevation. So which elevation you want? So I am just going to put 140, and then we can just go for slope or grade. I'm just going for slope now. The slope you can put 2:1 or something like that. By default it is coming 2:1. I'm just going to have same. And then cut slope, now it is like asking for fill slope. So you put enter and then the slope value. So now we have graded outside the selected feature line. Now we can just select everything and then go for object viewer. Now this is like how our graded surface looks like. Okay, why I gave a 140 elevation? Because in this surface we can able to see like 136 something like that. So if you are giving something very less, so the grading will be not good. So 136, on top of it I'm putting 140 na. So that's why we are getting this kind of a graded surface. So if you want to see the elevation of a particular point, you can select the surface and then we can just go for add label, and where we can just go for spot elevation. For example, here see this is like 152, right? So that's why I gave around that data 140 I give. Now I'm just going for grade to surface option. Now I'm just going for create grading and select and then go for entire length. Otherwise we can able to go for limited length. So normally we will be using entire length. Just go for entire length. Now I'm just going for slope. Again cut slope it is asking. So I'm just going to put 4:1, or you can just put 4, and then fill slope I'm just going to put 3. So it will create a grading, depends on the existing surface. See, now we have got this grading. Now we will see how it looks like. Right click object viewer. Now this is what our gradings looks like. Depends on the cut slope and then fill slope, we are getting this grading, right? And also it graded to the surface. So we can able to see the undulations or irregular curves here and everywhere. Depends on the surface, we are getting the graded. Now inside it is like empty. So you want to fill that, means you can just go for create infill and then select inside. Now we got one surface over there, that also taking the contours, that style it is taking. Now we can just select everything, right click and then just go for object viewer. Now we can able to see how our graded surface looks like. Conceptual or something like that. Okay, now I'm just going for selecting some grading, or you can just go for a grading property. So select a point, for example this point, and then we can able to just go for style, cut slope display, fill slope display, like that. If you want to edit, you can just go for edit current selection, and where you can just go for putting some other colors or some other displays. So if you want some slope pattern and then ranges, we can able to put here. And then the information and then the summary of our grading. From here also we can able to select. So depends on that we will get the display, right? Now if you want to see this graded surface with our particular surface, then you just go for surface and go for create a folder and name new surface and click OK. you can just go for surface and then create surface and click OK. Now we have created one new surface, right? Where you can just go for. So in this new surface we created, we can just go for edit and then right click and then go for paste surface, and we can just paste surface 1 first and then right click and then paste grading group. So both we have in one surface. Now we can just so this surface 2 I'm just dragging and dropping in new surface, okay, for easy to work with. See, now we can just go for selecting that surface, right? So it is having both. Now you can just go for, now you can go to object viewer. Before I'm just closing it, right click object viewer. Now we can able to see both in one platform.